Right, welcome back to turn 12 of the Persian Predicament, which is getting us a little bit less predicamenty. We've got a bit of an anti-tank array on the horizon here, with the tows and some more javelins. Last turn was a really interesting turn because nobody died. I am not expecting that state of affairs to continue in this turn. So over here, Luke is clearly starting to move out of Airbase South. So we got the screening vehicles and the infantry, and they could be a problem because beyond, if he can mop up the infantry or just bypass them, then he can drive it straight in to the airbase proper. Over here, he has deployed a platoon around here, but he's 2 BTR-70s down. He's got to have casualties. They're stuck out in the open. And with a bit of luck, they're about to get mortared. And then meanwhile, I really need to get rid of this BRDM. And I bet Luca knows that, so he's going to run it off somewhere. But once that's done, we can start actually getting a better grip on things, snuff this little problem area out, and then get an AT screen set up, because in 4 turns, a whole company of tanks and BMPs is going to turn up. So, yeah. Tick tock, tick tock. Let's press go and see what we get here. Oh, that infantry coming through that gap has popped up there by the looks of it. Oh my god, that is like some kind of invincible BRDM. That's now taken 3, 4, 5 dragons and it hasn't been hit. Oh no, looks like it's out of action there. I'll take that. Looks like Itchy Scoop is about to get some door knockers. Hopefully he can take some with him. And he got a casualty with the MG team on the roof. Oh, more casualties there. Yep, it's all going to go sideways for these guys there, isn't it? I mean, I hope they're not surrendering. Also, looks like we've got some 81s actually going off in there. Yeah, okay. That didn't seem that bad. We got that BRDM gone, and that was like my #1 priority. But let's get down to these guys. So these guys take some casualties at some point. Probably I'm going to have to guess from a BTR-70 coming up, because we're actually out of AT weapons again. Except for the M203, obviously, but we really cannot afford to count on that. At least not in Cold War. But yeah, they're dishing it out, aren't they? Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, it could be that BDR-70, so he's put a bit of flank on there. Yeah, these guys are in a bad position. And that is... Oh, Vortrek has copped it. He's got BTR-70'd in turn 12. So T12 BTR-70. I'll check on Itchy Scoop specifically in a minute. Looks like some of the guys from that team might have a bad day, or they might get away with it. Yeah, somehow they're getting away with it. Looks like Itchy Scoop got polished off there. So it's there. He runs up to try and shoot them. Immediately switches to his pistol. Don't ask me why. He still has like... What's that? 12 magazines? For his M16? So I'm not sure what happened there, but Itchy Scoop out of action. I think we can assume that he had some kind of malfunction there. Switching to your pistol is faster than reloading, but it won't help you that much necessarily. And then what do we get over here? I mean, these... looks like this recon squad heads up this way. And we start to get engaged. Got this lovely little micro terrain going on. These guys are just blind. Oh no, we spotted them now. Can we please, thank you. Now, get the rest of them. Thank you. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. 3 out of 6. I'm amazed that you let any of them live, but that'll do for now. There's only 2 of them left, and hopefully these guys can get some revenge. Did we get another casualty? No, we didn't. No more casualties over on with 2nd platoon then. Cool. So they are still dishing it out a bit. It's not decisive, but it is restricting Luca's options. I am infesting the buildings over in the rest of the airbase. He is going to have to go building to building. He's going to need infantry for that. The more of his infantry I can kill over here before it can reinforce, the more he's relying on, what, 2 platoons, 6 man per squad in those platoons, so like, what, 18 times 2, 36, call it 40 guys. It's not a lot of people to go clearing all these buildings with. Anyway, let's get back over here and see what we got. So, this goddamn BRDM is gonna eat. Right, so it's had a near miss from Crazy Penguin, who's now completely out of ammunition. So I've used up all of the damn dragons that I started with. And I think we're going to get another dragon from Chap. From Chap's team. Oh, who? Guess we're not doing that then. Oh, we did only get 1 missile off. I thought there were a couple. Huh. That'll do. You know, I'll keep hold of that ammunition. So yeah, near miss. Done that BRDM, and there's just 1 guy hiding underneath it. That's gonna have to be enough for us to push up and try and sanitize this area here. Speaking of, let's see what happened with the BTR crews, or the BTR bit. Well, let's look at it from this way. That was a dragon flying overhead. That's a mortar round. So that's that first squad that got schwacked. That's probably a crewman. The infantry is pushing this way. I'm sure there was a casualty. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I bet that was effective. Hello. Right, who was that? That's Jordan C001's 1st Platoon MG team. Where are you? Yeah, that is Tiger Brown. Turn 12, BTR 70. Ah. I shouldn't feel that excited about that. That's somebody getting shot. So, yeah, no other casualties from us over here. And if we get down at ground level, this BTR-70 is still a problem, obviously, but Luca's kind of consolidating these squads here. And here comes a mortar bomb. You know, so they're pretty enfiladed, actually. We've got this MG up here, which is Benjamin Hedman. We'll get him to just area fire this junction next turn, I think. That should pin them in place. And then we've got Limbo here, who is literally just on the other side. And they're engaging them at pretty close range. And then there's the guy, Raw, back here, one of the drivers. He's also getting stuck in. So, yeah, and then we got the mortars. And I would say that we get some mortar fire on these guys, it's going to be pretty effective. And Luke is going to have to decide whether he wants to stay or go. And if he goes, we'll shoot him. If he stays, we'll blow him up. And we're going to correct those mortars because they're going in completely the wrong place. Yeah, what else? There was these guys here. These other scouts moving in, the BRDM scouts moving in from the gap here. And they're kind of in this little bit of defilade kind of area here. And I don't think anything happens to them. They're well kind of sorted out on the reverse slope there. I wonder if we can just... I wonder how well we can mortar them. But yeah, so not bad, pretty good. I will take all of this. This is much better than the last few turns. Especially up here on the hill. Awesome. Awesome stuff there. Yeah, these this contact here, like the truck contact, still not sure what this truck is doing, unless Luke is thinking about picking his infantry up with it or something. Or if he's just kind of driving it around, waiting to see if it gets shot. I don't know. This is probably a truck from one of the mortar sections. He's got a mortar battery, 2 platoons, 6 tubes. They're probably going to be setting up around here, from the looks of that. And yeah, that could be an issue. And smoke is going to be a problem, because it's going to blind the tows. The tows can see through the smoke, but they can't guide missiles through the smoke, which is a bit of a problem. But we'll stumble over that massive problem when we get to it. Right, what's going on over here then? Can't actually do anything here. These guys are out of the fight. You better stay there and just shoot people. You guys finally did something useful with them. You two there need to come this way and take those guys out. Apart from that, I think there's not much we can do here. They're doing their, well, the best they can do there. Right, yeah, Benjamin Headman. Your job is to shoot the snot out of that intersection. So 500 meters with the Jimpy. It is a GPMG. With the M60, that's what it is. That should pin them in place pretty well. And if we adjust these mortars a bit, you need to change to fire. You can't see anything because you're in a big cloud of smoke that you produced yourself. That is perfect. Just absolutely bang on. And you need to adjust that more to like there. Yeah, that's... Oh. Probably was perfect actually. Yeah, there we go. Ventura's fire team from Limbo Squad is still a bit suppressed. Not much we can do about that right now, but that's mostly due to that BTR. But we are in business over here. So we can start trying to put a bit of pressure on. Let's get a scout team. This is Master Stew's team up here, and we will suffer greatly due to the fact that we can't really get out. Can't get out of the goddamn jeeps in the same turn as we drive somewhere. That's going to be an issue, but we'll just have to live with it. Let's get Jimmy Changa. He can up here where he can get another missile into the fight. Yeah, I thought I saw the cursor go into the impassable terrain thing. Well, that's because it's the edge of the map, not these rocks. There's no like, well, there is impassable terrain on the map. Let's see if we can't keyhole you in on that BTR. Or do we want to do that? That's really risky. Let's not do that. I clicked the wrong Jeep. Let's just get you up there where you have a good view down that highway. And let's get Sotomo down here. You can go for a drive along the beach. And I reckon if we set up here, he's going to be able to not see a thing. Perfect. So I want a bit of elevation because toes can be a pain like that, but I also want him kind of covering the runway. Or this flank. But also, you know, with cover. So you can't... Okay, that plotting has got to be wrong. He can totally see down that road there. I'm just going to put him there and we'll see what he can see. So, other elements, where are we? So, Costello needs to get into the other dragon there. Other Jeep there. God. And then we've got Andrew Offen in reserve. I really should have brought more scouts. Yeah, if you do get there, these guys can actually shoot from the vehicle, amusingly. See if we can't shoot them up. You can't see a thing, you suck. You're on with it. You've blinded yourself. Apart from that, we're okay, I think. Or as okay as we're going to get. There's not much point, I think, moving up with these guys, with Limbo and Co. These guys are fixed. They're not really an issue. You guys need to get inside. Because I might need you later to start calling in air missions. Okay, that'll do for now. What can we see from up there? Pretty well. I'll try and bring the taxi P up there as well. It's not too far away from that lone Soviet crewman from there, but yeah, from there they've got a pretty good view over the highway and the runway. That's pretty much all I really need from them, I think. Right, yeah, cool. Cool. Things are looking up. Do I want to shuffle? So the problem with all these elements here, so like first platoon is way spread out. Let's get away from that building there. The problem I've got is that I don't know where the hammer's going to fall, as it were. Whether Luca's going to, you know, punch left, right, or up the middle. And it's not actually that much use moving all the infantry around until I know where he is. So, yeah. Or until I get a vibe in which direction he's going to. So, yeah, I'm just going to have to deal with that as it comes up. Hashtag don't be airborne infantry being attacked by a mechanized force. But yeah, things are looking up. We've got the AT. We have the assets to use now. We just need to get them into position to capitalize on whatever Luca decides to do. So let's get that back to him.